How's it going, guys? Back with another stream today. Gonna be running back the list that I trophied with last stream. Um, but with a slight change, I know someone named Mike Inman in the Abzan Facebook group actually suggested to um, have not as many fast lands, especially with the triumph, and he brought up a really good point. Um, so we're going to uh, go with the Blooming Marsh. Overgrown Tomb split of just three Blooming Marsh and two Overgrown Tomb. So that's the only change. I think to adapt to the Tibalt meta, as I mentioned last stream, is I'm gonna go with the extra discard spell. I know I'd have a nil spellbomb main, so with trying to interact with the combo early on, we're gonna have four Inquisitions. We move the spellbomb to the sideboard, and since there's a lot less oops, all spells with ley lines, we don't need Soul Guy Lantern. I think Nihil Spellbomb is just way better than Lantern. So we're just gonna cut the Lantern, have two Spellbomb on the sideboard. We're gonna cut the two cute sideboard slots that I had in Caustic Caterpillar and Deadweight. Kind of cut the fat there. Have three Deafening Silences to the sideboard, and then bring back Gaddock T, which is gonna be pretty clutch in not being able to cast Tibalt or anything. So instead of having four Deafening Silence, I just have something that can carry a sword. It's kind of the mindset that you have when you have a Stoneblade deck, where it's like, it's why I have Caustic Caterpillar instead of like Sealer Primordium, because um, Caustic Caterpillar can actually carry a sword, right? So without further ado, let's see how badly we're gonna get steamrolled by Tibalt this week. I know a lot of people are off modern right now, and luckily my last stream I didn't run into it at all. So we'll see how it goes. Opponent is 0-1. That seems fine as long as we're not against Tibalt, of course. It seems like every time I have 7 discard spells, I can't seem to have one in my opener. But it's all good. We'll just play X Drinker. Hope we don't die. Razorford's Thicket, Noble Hierarch. Interesting. I don't know what this could be. This could be like Heliod. Trying to figure out if I want to just push this or save the removal, or if we could just like decay it, because that's the most mana efficient play, because we can like Andrea, I had some computer struggles. I just need to get into computer because I'm streaming on a laptop and it's just like really slow. It takes forever to like load up my iTunes. It takes forever to like set my Twitch like notification stuff. It's just the pain in the ass. Um, um, I think I just want to decay this hierarch just because it's the most mana efficient play. And the next time we can go Stoneforge, hold up push. I just need to upgrade. My laptop has just been very hindering. Stoneforge Mystic, sure. I guess we just get. I guess we push this and hope to draw land here. Sweet. So now we can push this, play our own Stoneforge Mystic. So it looks like it's just like Selesnya Company, or Selesnya Stoneblade, I mean. And we're gonna get our own Batterskull here. If we get another land, we can go equip sort of Feast of Fame on our Hex Drinker and attack. That's pretty gas. Oh, it's Bant. Okay. So it's like Bant Blade. It's like Uro. No, to Fairy. Probably bounce the Hex Drinker. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just and we'll just replay our hand essentially. Like that wasn't the end of the world for us. And then we just like get every sort of manageable, essentially. Our hand is just full of equipment. Oops. So now we can hopefully draw 4th land and we can go flash and sword equip attack. Hopefully they just have a bunch of spell quellers in hand or something, like whatever. Okay, that's fine. Like, that's actually fine. How about a land? Thank you. So flash in the Sword of Fire and Ice, and then essentially force blocks here. Oh, they just concede. Thanks. Sweet. Bant Blade, huh? I'm assuming they have Uro. The discard spell seems pretty decent because I'm expecting Spell Queller. The thing about like Bant decks is like they seem to be very, very different. There's not like a streamlined version. Like not everyone runs like Spell Queller. Not everyone's like some lists run Geist Saint Draft main, right? Like some lists don't even run Uro, so it's like it's hard to gauge. I feel like maybe we want the Ashocks because it shuts off Uro and Stoneforge Mystic. So I think Ashocks actually seems pretty good here. Lingering Soul seems like an all-star in these kind of grindy matchups. I can see an argument for Choke because they do run blue, but they have like Noble Hierarchs and it seems like they're a lot more green-based. I can also like want these Spell Bombs in case they do have like a lot of Uro. Which you kind of have to expect they do have, right? Maybe we just like trim Thought Seizes, keeping all the Inquisitions. Or maybe we can trim an Inquisition, just have 3 Inquisitions. Which seems fine, I think. Thing is, like, do I want Explosives too? I don't think so. I mean, we could Explosives for 3 and destroy stuff like Swords, Spell Quellers, Teferis, Geist of Saint Draft. I mean, I can expect Veil too, so like these discard spells might actually not be that great. 3 Euro? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm expecting. So I'm like, do I want these Spell Bombs? You know? But in combination of 2 Scoos and 2 Ashocks. And then we have removal. Like, I can see maybe like a Spell Bomb, right? But it's just like, what do we cut here? I still think we want the Inquisitions just because we want to be able to hit Teferi and Uro, especially on the draw. I think we just roll like this, and we'll see. We'll see if we get punished for it, but I can see an argument for having Spell Bombs too. We just have the Ashok in the hand. That's what we're talking about. I can also mull into 6. It's going to be cool, because now we can have a Scrychick. I actually kind of want a 3rd land here, so if we still land on top, I'm just going to keep it. And that's just awkwardly a Triome. So we'll see if they lead on like Noble Hierarch or something. Okay. I can also imagine they just boarding out all of the mana dorks in this matchup. Land. Since we have the land now, I think I'm gonna shuffle it away. Trying to figure out if I want Overgrown Tomb. I think I do. Just in case I draw Scavenging Ooze and I have all the green mana. Stoneforge Mystic, Skyclave Apparition. I think I just take the Stoneforge here. And their hand literally doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think I take the Stoneforge here. And they just don't do anything. Because, like, if we take the Apparition, we have to spend a Decay on our Stoneforge, and then they just have card advantage there. They do have Skyclave for our Ashok, which kind of sucks, but, like, that's a trade-off I'll take. I think Stoneforge is just the most powerful card in their hand. You don't board out 1-drops. I mean, that's fair too. I could see an argument for keeping him in, right? Like, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think we're just going to play Blooming Marsh and pass. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, now, since we took the Stoneblade mistake, they just aren't doing anything. I mean, they could Uro here, which is fine. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I guess I should decay this. Because that way we can just go Luris, bring back Bauble. And then if they'll probably path our Luris here, which is fine. We kind of just need more cards. They'll just like ramp us. Let's just bobble them up, keep. Maul, interesting, good to know. So the Maul, Skyclave, path, unknown. They're probably gonna path on our upkeep, which makes sense. Yep. Got a plains here. Hex Drinker is fantastic. Ah, they have the Skyclave though. So do I want the Skyclave to eat my Ashiok or my Hex Drinker? Oh, they don't have white mana for Skyclave, huh? Ooh. They don't have the second white source for Skyclave Apparition. Dude, we're all in on this Hex Drinker here. And then if they like spend the turn just to Skyclave or Hex Drinker, like whatever. It's fine. Still need exactly white source here. Or Teferi. So they have white source and Teferi is out, but like just make them have it, right? Dog is making her bed. Well, I mean, them tanking right here for literally over a minute kind of means they didn't draw the white source or Teferi, because it'd just be a slam just Teferi here. And this is kind of the issue that I had with Skyclave Apparition and Abzan too. It's just like you're kind of stretched thin in terms of mana, right? So I don't blame them for that. Destroying a lot of lands, but hopefully this Hex Drinker is just going to carry us here to the finish line. And I'm gonna play the Windswept Teeth here, because this can fetch a Triumph, and both our basics that can get off this Windswept Teeth is already grabbed here. So they could also just try to race with Uro. I mean, that's a potential out for them, but doesn't look good. They are definitely behind the 8-ball here. Okay, luckily we dodged that a turn sooner. Can't bounce this. Okay. Yeah, they're just digging for a white source, yeah. Makes sense. I'm gonna get a Triumph here. Kind of like just going face here. I don't think that the fairy does anything. I think we fetch Sword of Feast and Famine. And just hard cast Battered Skull, probably. Yeah, I just hard cast the Battered Skull. And if they have Force, it's Force plus blue card, and they don't have anything like that, so I can't even Skyclave the Germ token here. So we have like lethal. I guess I should have gone sort of Fire and Ice, because then it makes the Germ token also lethal. But I was thinking like maybe I want to have something that gives protection from most of their creatures, which would be green creatures. I don't think they have any blue creatures. That's how like Spellcaller. But if they're flashing in to block the Battered Skull, then we're winning anyway. Bantblade actually seems pretty well positioned right now too, because they have like spell quellers and stuff. I guess spell quellers doesn't stop Tibalt though, so maybe spell quellers aren't the best positioned right now. Because I know when they had the Tibalt's Trickery deck being like tier 1, that's when it really started, like, spirits started coming back because you can actually counter the Tibalt's Trickery. But now that everyone's kind of shifting towards like cascading to a Planeswalker as just a better plan, I think spirits is also kind of just on the downswing, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Shock Chan. On the draw? I think I'd be a little greedy and keep this on the draw. I mean, we have all these interactive spells. With the redraw, I think we can keep this. I don't think this is as greedy as Plains. Oh, it's just like Death and Taxes. Never didn't have it. I still think I kind of want another land, but I think I'm going to use this anyway. So I think we're going to bobble, like, if we're against Death and Taxes, right, which probably is, going Plains, Aether Vial, I think we're going to use a fetch them right away just in case they go turn 2 Arbiter. So we're going to bobble our opponent here. Like, our game plan totally changed after this Pete land and what our opponent was on. So we're going to bobble our opponent. What the fuck? How's it going, Roundsley? Arm gets +1/+1 for each card in your hand and each foretold card you own in exile. So it's just like control. So it can become a 2-mana 2/3 flyer, and when it deals damage, you can return to its own hand and scry 2. Or I said choose a card type. Then we're talking about put all cards in the hand. Rest of them. Card's pretty sweet. So is this like a foretold deck? Like blue, or it could just be like blue-white control, honestly, with like the counter spell that has foretold. I'm still gonna fetch shock here and get a Godless Shrine, just off chance they do have Lunar Arbiter, because like Aether Vial is kind of a weird card, I think, in a blue-white control list. So maybe it's not blue-white control, but let's see what's really going on here. Huh. Okay, so they just have a bunch of flyers. Charming Prince, Watch for Tomorrow. These battlefield for X comments all the hand. So I think I might take this card because this card's actually his actual card advantage. This is just a scry. I could also see taking a sword here, because then like every threat becomes something. But I could always just take the sword later. They could also just hard cast the sword too, which kind of sucks. Through our discard spell. Like if we were on the play, we can nab the sword, but like since if our plan is to turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, they can just play the sword in turn 3 unless they whiff on a 3rd land. So I think we can either A, take the sword, or B, take the Watcher. Because turn 2, they can go Watcher, and then Charming Prince it, and in turn 3 they can slam sword. I think long term, like, we just need to answer this sword because they have all these creatures and we can't have our remove match up to it. So I think we just take the Stoneforge Mystic here. Or sorry, the Sword of Fire and Ice here. Yeah, because like once they slam this sword, which they might do, then we're kind of fucked. And they definitely can try to hit the 3rd land because of this Fairy Seer. So I think taking the sword is the correct call. Because the likelihood of them hitting the 3rd land, thanks to this Fairy Seer, is pretty high, which they're going to violin. This Aether Vial is just so good right now. So Snuck Red Island, yeah. So they can Charming Prince this, it's pretty good. Okay. So we know all the cards in their hand. They're going to Fairy Seer this. Tower Goyf. So we get Thoughtseize the Charming Prince and the Hold Up Fatal Push. So we get Thoughtseize the Charming Prince, push the Seer, and then the Liliana something. And then the board is essentially nothing because they can't vial this guy in. I think I kind of like just taking Charring Prince with this Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think I like taking the Charring Prince here. And then holding up Fatal Push, so then this Liliana does something. And hopefully that board is just steered clear, essentially. I mean, they get to scry too here, so maybe they're just digging for lands. Bottom two. Good sign, good sign. That's what we want to see. I should probably just push that. I don't know. I kind of want to... Like, if they draw Charring Prince now, that kind of blows. So I think I just push the Seer now. And hopefully they don't have a 2-drop. Oh, they just play the Wing. Jesus. I guess we just Liliana minus them. They kind of just like them double spelling off this Aether Vial is just so good. I was trying to like set up this Liliana to hopefully take over the game, but it's just not happening, and they just sack this now. Maybe I should have hold the push for this. I should play Vial too. I don't know about that. I don't think we're a good Vial deck. Oh. They didn't sack this guy to get the Hideaway card. Interesting. I think that just signifies that the card under the Watcher is just like ass. I don't hate drawing another land here, so we can go Goyf plus Stoneforge Mystic. It's a cool deck by our opponent. Just like a white-blue flash. Not flash, I guess. It's white-blue Vial. Like, okay. Oh, it's SoulHerder. Yeah, this is just blue-white solar. Okay, good to know. Don't think we're beating this. It's kind of value here. We should have just pushed this. I just pushed the Seer because I was stupid. I think I just kind of borderline want to just concede here, but I kind of don't know what's in their deck too. I think we get Stoneforge Mystic, get Sword of Fire and Ice. The fact that we're getting stuck on lands too kind of sucks. I mean, maybe we can steal this game by like equipping a sword to something and then... But then we're also at 9 life. Yeah, I just kind of... The fact that I don't know what their deck does is kind of definitely hurting me here. But now we kind of have an idea. Yay! Well, welcome, Anta. Welcome to the stream. Tuning into me getting absolutely destroyed right now. Bad timing, but... Huh. God, we really just need another land. I think we'd play this Hex Drinker out. Hopefully they just have nothing, which is kind of impossible, right? You're not wrong, Andrea. You're not wrong. I mean, that's the point of streaming, right? Is to have the whole world witness me getting destroyed. Super Bowl of salad after counterbalance. Interesting. The dad jokes are not appreciated here, Andrea. Oh my god, they're just this engine's pretty sick. I mean, they know I have the Sword of Fire and Ice in hand. They know I'm gonna equip it. Man, this is pretty gross. I have a feeling they have like a Skyclave apparition in hand. It just seems like a card that they'll have. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do not know. See if this leads a path. Okay. I guess we just equip sword to here and kind of turtle shell a little bit. We'll go to 1. Oh, we just dead. We are just dead. They just go wide. That turn 1 Aether Battle was just disgusting. We just kind of lily onto them to death. I think we want to just destroy everything with engineered explosives. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe Kaya's Gal is okay. You just need to burn all the removal, essentially, right? I think Scavenger use seems a little weak here. Doesn't really do anything. You can see just cutting scoos. Need one more cut. I think having all the discard spells is going to be pretty clutch. I can see trimming Thoughtseize, so still have 6 post board. Just go like this. I don't think you want souls in this matchup. I might be. I could be wrong though. I just feel like that's not. I think like we have to be kind of like the control deck in this matchup essentially. We're not gonna be able to outgrind them. Okay. Hopefully, like discarding the Tarmogoyf is good enough. They have 1 land. Are you kidding me? I think we just take the Stoneforge Mystic probably. We also just take the Charming Prince and screw their scries up. I kind of like taking Charming Prince because it screws their scries. So like Charming Prince is like the short-term problem. Soulforge Mystic is like the long-term problem. I think we just take the Charming Prince here. No, because if they have the second land anyway, like this Charming Prince doesn't help dig, right? So I think we just take the Stoneforge Mystic actually. Because if they hit the second land off for Charming Prince, then they have the second land, right? And like, well, we're kind of fucked anyway. So play the Pathway. How about land? That's a pretty good draw. So hopefully they just play Watcher for tomorrow, I guess, and then we can lily onto them. Okay, they hit the second land. So they play Counterbalance. Okay, interesting. I kind of like just playing the sword out here. I don't think they'll have a 3-drop. Knock on wood. Flooded Strand. Because now we can force them to either chump block. So if they play the Watcher here, we can equip attack. Okay. And then they're just going to ephemerate it, which is fine. We could also just Liliana minus them. Which I think that's what I'm going to do. So they have Ephemerate, Charming Prince, Unknown. Yeah, so they're going to Liliana minus them. Assuming this resolves. Counterbalance is kind of interesting. Don't know if they're going to draw this. If they fetch this away, then Distinct Concourse is not a known card. Okay, so we don't know what's on top of the deck. They could ephemerate this, which is kind of fine, honestly. I like how their mana base is like non-chokeable though. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deck by our opponent. They held up Plains. Interesting. So do they have Path to Exile here? Yeah. Thanks. Now we have our white source here. So we draw a land. We can Liliana minus and Luris. Okay. We just need to not hit another path. It seems like a bad matchup because they're just outvaluing us. Like every card does something, right? So they have Ephemerate, Unknown. Stoneforge Mystic's an interesting draw. We could just plus Luris or plus discard Stoneforge Mystic, and then Luris it back. I think I like that play. So let's discard Stoneforge Mystic. Spellstutter Sprite. Cast this Luris. And then see if they have a 2 on top, and if they do, then we can just equip the sword. Okay. That's kind of cool interaction there. Hopefully they don't have a 3 on top. I don't see much 3s. What is that? Oh, they revealed a 5-drop. That's funny. So you have a 5-drop on top. So I'm going to get a Batter Skull here. It's kind of gross that they can rebound this. Pretty gross. But the fact that they have no cards in hand is going to be pretty clutch. It's like, this doesn't gain any card advantage, which is good. Oh, they just left it in exile. Interesting. Attack Liliana of the Veil. I think we just block with Stoneforge Mystic, knowing that they have this in hand. Because then we just equip this Sword and Fire to this Luris and attack. And we can bring the Stoneforge Mystic back for another equipment. So equip here, attack, we kill Charming Prince. Kill that. Make them sack here. And then let's bring the Stoneforge stick back. See if a 2-drop. Hollow Fountain, nice. Luris is so good. And we just flash in the Sword of Feast and Famine with the Stoneforge Mystic. Equip here. Attack. Get a bunch of triggers. Let's just do this just in case for some odd reason we want to spend our mana off the card draw, which we don't. It's okay. And we're gonna play out this Batter Skull. Oh, if they have this 5-drop, then it's fine. They're not even gonna reveal Counterbalance here. So that went according to plan, for sure. I still don't think we want Lingering Souls. I don't think we want this sword, though. I think this sword doesn't do much. Maybe we just trim this for a Lingering Souls. It could also just be a Thoughtseize on the draw. Like, that's not a bad idea either. It's like tapping out for Lingering Souls just feels so bad when they just tap out for a SoulHerder or they have their engine going. Maybe we want the 7th discard spell on the draw so that we're not like so behind. I think I like that more, honestly. But they have like paths too. Yeah, maybe we just want 1 Lingering Souls. Just one. Just one's fine. Let's just do that. But that was a pretty fun game where we just like chump block with the Stoneforge Mystic and just bring it back with Luris. That's like peak what we're trying to do here. Oh, this is not what we're trying to do here though. Our opponent kept 7 and we have a no lander. Keep this. I like the swords a lot too. The swords are just so much fun. I think we just bottom Hex Drinker here. That's an Aether Vial. Fuck. That's the opener that we do not want to see. We can ignore the rest in peace, I think. I think we just take the Stoneforge Mystic here. And if they want Skyclave stuff, they could Skyclave stuff. The opponent's kind of keeping greedy hands. See if they get rewarded for it. They don't. They can't counter this spell with Spell Strike, which is funny. Oh, they get paid off. That's gross. Luckily, they can't Skyclave Apparition this Stoneforge Mystic yet. So I'm totally going to get this Batter Skull, and hopefully we can ride this Batter Skull to victory. It's not a bad draw either. So they're probably going to play Rip here. Oh, they topped a Counterbalance. Interesting. Okay. We're still going to ride this Germ to victory, though. Like, we're just going to go all in on this Germ, I think. Yeah, we know all the cards in our hand now, except for this upcoming draw. Okay, they drew that for turn. So we know they have 2 Skyclaves, a Rip, and a Spellstar Sprite. Yeah, we're just gonna go all in on this Batter Skull. Like, no joke. I guess we just have to run this Goyf out, right? Hopefully they don't have a 2-drop on top. If they have a 2-drop on top, then we're gonna do. Because this Spellspire Sprite doesn't do anything. I guess we just play the Goyf out here. Just play the land first. Let's fetch first. Get an Overgrown Tomb to get our max on our black sources. Let's see if this eats anything. Don't be so lucky. Path Exile. Damn. Damn. I guess I should... no, I wanted to flash on the sword, so I guess that's fair. They're not going to do anything. Interesting. They don't know about the sword, so I don't know what they're waiting for. Rip. Okay. I feel like we... Do we want... How patient do you want to be with this Sword of Feast and Famine? Or Sword of Fire and Ice, I mean. I think we just hold. Like, they have to do something eventually, right? Nurturing Peatland. Let's tackle this germ here. I think I'm gonna crack this Peatland just to see if I draw Liliana or a discard spell or something. Stoneforge Mystic. I think I bite here. The fact that I tap plains kind of sucks. We can't hold up path, but I think that's not a big deal. SoulHerder. Interesting. Ah, now I'm going to get super punished because now we can't path the SoulHerder. God damn it. Oh, man. Damn. Oh, I took the Sword of Feast and Famine out. I'm so dumb. Oh my god, that's going to be punt-worthy there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn. So they have Skyclase, Buster, Strike Path, SoulHerder. I just tapped the wrong land for this path. That's unfortunate. Now we need this path to really hit. Oh my gosh. But we get a 3-drop out of it, so that's not too terrible. Like, honestly, like, these kind of rates, like, I'll take. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, but now they have Spell Stutter Sprite now. So now we can't path either. I guess we have to just Liliana minus them. Now, even that Spellstar Sprite kind of sucks. Batter Skull. Okay. You are correct. Is that better? I wonder if it's worth attacking here. They're hanging on to that Path Exile. They're very, very patient on this path. I guess we're both very patient on this path, which is kind of funny. Oh, they're shuffling the Batter Skull away. Smart. What sucks is now they can start double Skyclave apparitioning stuff. But it's like they kind of don't really want a Skyclave apparition the Tarmogoyf though, because it's just an 0-1 with this Rest in Peace in play. We kind of need to draw an Abrupt Decay here. So we can Abrupt Decay the SoulHerder. This is a very interesting game. Abrupt Decay would be the best draw. They have Spellstar Strike, Skyclave Apparition, Path to Exile, Unknown. Like, Abrupt Decay just kills the SoulHerder through a counterbalance. I don't know how this deck beats Tibalt, though. I guess counterbalance, you can kind of get lucky, but then you can't counter our 7 drop here. Okay. Okay. So they have Path, Spellstar Sprite, Unknown. So they can Path something and kill the Batter Skull, which is annoying. Or I guess they already have this Beak Rune. Huh. Are they going to actually let that resolve? Because then I get a 3-3. We need a discard spell or an Abrupt Decay. That's our best draw. Not that. Oh, please don't have a 3. Nice. So I'm going to equip this to a illusion, probably. Force a block here. Or they could just Path. So the force is a Path, but that's unfortunate because we still can't Path on their turn. So then it's still a good holding pattern here. Like they have Spellstar Sprite to counter my Paths pretty bad. Yeah, that Spellstar Sprite's really annoying. And now they have 2. Good thing is like they can't attack either. We just need an Abrupt Decay. Just one Abrupt Decay. And they're probably going to exile the Skyclave, exile the Sword. Abrupt Decay. Mishra's Bauble. I can see them countering this. I guess if they have a land too, that kind of sucks. Damn. That's disgusting. I really need another removal spell now. So I'm gonna keep this Wood Subdue untapped, so or in crack, so we can, if we draw Fatal Push, we can push plus SoulHerder, push plus Path. They bottom two with the Charming Prince Scry. Where's our Abrupt Decays? We have 3. There we go. They bottom with both Charming Princes. So we'll decay that. They have 2 Stutter Sprites in hand. And that should be pretty close to dead. They do choose not to. Okay. Then we just attack with all these duders. Cool. That the fact that just playing a Spellstar Sprite as just a blocker is going to be very good for us. Okay. Wow. I kind of want to just path this now to get her on Spell Stutter Sprite. And then if they counter this with Counterbalance, it's okay, sure. Okay. They reveal Counterbalance. Just so we can go wide here. So Spell Stutter Sprite, they need something off the top. I don't think their deck runs Wrath. Sweet. Alright, give me a sec. My dog went out of the room. Give me a sec. I don't know if my dog was up to doing something mischievous or not, but that was a fun match. It was cool. Their deck is really, really neat. But like their Skyclaves really just dug them in because like they can't really answer a 2/2 or a 3/3 because like all of their duders are like 2/2s and 1/1. So like them blinking Skyclave apparition is kind of like pretty bad unless they have a Batter Skull in play. Playing Abzan in a Moon meta, yeah, balls meta like that. I don't play any other deck, and I will just adapt the deck to the meta. That's just the stubbornness of who I am. And to kind of go over the changes I made to adapt to the meta, just real quick. Usually I have a main deck Spellbomb because of just Luris, Oops All Spells. Like having a main deck spell was pretty good until the Tibalt shit happened. So now with Tibalt, I want the extra discard spells. So we have 7 discard spells main. Usually you only have 6 in BGX. We have 3 Deafening Silences on the sideboard. So that way we can just board them all in. And on top of that, instead of having 4 of those effects, I have a Gaddock Teague instead of a 4th Deafening Silence, just because it can just stop Tibalt as well, but it also can carry a sword. So that's kind of why I did that split. So off to a good start, 2-0. Especially that last match where it's kind of a slog. Definitely a slog. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you guys haven't done so already and you guys want to support the channel, you guys can hit that follow button. I'd really, really appreciate it. Trying to grow my channel. And getting those followers is what really helps. And then if you guys want to check out my old Abzan content, you guys can go to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/KODiamonds. And then if you guys want to get stream updates, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/KODiamonds22. I noticed I got a follow notification from Sack Outlet. I'm sorry if I did acknowledge your follow, Sack Outlet, if you're still here, but thanks for the follow. That was just a long match that I was kind of just focused into. So if I didn't mention it already, appreciate it. 2-0 versus another 2-0 opponent, Jose. I think I've played against this person before. Thoughtseize and the Tarmogoyf is going to be pretty clutch. No companion or anything, so it's like, if I saw Luris, I wouldn't bobble. Off chance they're in a discard spell. Sipping Spirit Guide. Okay, strap in, boys. We're gonna get. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Okay, so this is Oops All Spells. So we can A, pick the land, or B, just take the Informer. And knowing that they are going to draw a Simmon Spirit Guide, right? They need to get another land to be able to cast Pentat Prism or Talisman, right? So if we take Informer, they go Predation. Next turn they go Talisman. So then they have 2 lands. The next turn after that, they can get Prism. So it'll take them... But if I take the land, they can't do anything. And then they just need to hit whiff on lands. I think I take the land here. And then they draw Simmon Spirit Guide and they literally can't do anything. And then they have probably like 17 lands. Whereas if we take them forward, they kind of just set up. I think I like just taking the land here. It's a sorcery. So goes to 2/3. Hopefully we can draw another land or a discard spell. So we have 7 plus 20. So we have like 27 outs to a decent like curve out next turn with Luris or / a discard spell. So I think I like taking the land. I go for land too. Yeah. Sorry, that was a huge tank. But I definitely want to play this out optimally. That's not good. So they have Simmon Spirit Guide, which they can get into a land. That's not a good draw. I think Tarmogoyf is just the quickest clock. Hopefully we draw Luris here. Or hopefully they draw a land for the Luris. Or, okay, they have the land. That sucks. Pentat Prism. So now if they draw another land, they can Informer us. Or they could just play out the Informer, which would be interesting. unfortunate. I don't think we're going to. They could either play out the Informer, or if they top deck a land here, we're dead. They just top deck a land. Got punished. Got punished. I think hindsight's 2020. Yeah. They just went runner on lands, which is unfortunate. Nothing special. Nothing special. So let me see what they have. They have Salvage Titan. Do they have that other card, Phantasmagorian or whatever? They do. They have both. Okay, good to know. Shit, does Deafening Silence stop their thing? No, Deafening Silence actually doesn't do anything here. It kind of sucks. Yeah, but then are they more likely to draw another payoff though? That's the thing. The other thing is like we also had live draws to discard spells. So if we had taken their informant on the first 3 draws of our own turns, like we would have been way ahead too. Dahlia doesn't do anything because their combo is like creature based. They go either the informant or the spy, and then it mills their deck, and then they play Phantasmagorian or Salvage Titan. So they're playing 2 creatures in a row to bring back Vengevines. And stuff like Ashok is too slow because they go off at instant speed. So you need like Eidolon or Red Orc is actually really good. Actually, something I had in my sideboard previously, but now that we have Deafening Silences instead, that kind of sucks for this matchup. And the fact that if they board in Leyline, we're kind of fucked actually, because I have no way to destroy a Leyline. So like the only way we can beat a Leyline is Kaya's Guile. So I think I just board out push into 2 pushes and a path, and then go from there. Yeah, so you can beat the deck easily with relics or rest in pieces. I had Soul Guide Lanterns previously, and of course, right when I cut the Soul Guide Lanterns, we run into this deck. So if they have Leyline here, we're absolutely fucked. Which they should mull in aggressively too. They 100% should. Because if they do, then we our hand literally doesn't do anything. Ooh. No Leyline. I like it. I guess we just take the claim here, right? And then we just have the spell bomb sit out and just like destroy them. I kind of like just taking their claim. And then their spell bomb literally, and then the spell bomb can just hold them off. Yeah. The Exile Guide. So they have Informer, Call Unknown. Decent draw. Decent draw. Okay. Got Triome here. So just go off here. Next turn, I think I'm gonna cash this in, and then just bring it back with Luris. I guess I should have done this post combat, but so I can get the extra damage in, but chill. They could just top deck Leyline too. That'd be very unfortunate. Cool. You don't need Leyline, opponent. Just don't worry about it. Hey, Telperion Kato, thank you for the sub. Really, really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to just roll this back, I think. Oh, I can... Oh, actually, you know, I should bring in explosives. Because I can destroy, like, penta prisons and stuff. Don't think it's bad. Maybe just one. And just, like, board out a sword, maybe. Yeah. Oh, my playlist stopped. It might be slow in the draw, though, the explosives, but maybe they're just slow in the draw. But I don't think I want the sword anyway either, right? So it's like, I think it's just better this way. But it's just for in case they just hard cast the Informant to protect it from a discard spell. It's definitely on the looser end of things. That's why I only have one. I mean, it could also just be a path. So then does that have to be revolted? Maybe that's actually just better. And then they don't have any basics, right? So I really miss Idle on a Rhetoric in our sideboard in this matchup. Like we warped our sideboard essentially to beat the Tibalt decks, and then like these are kind of subtle differences where you kind of you lose percentage points here. Just gotta mull under Yard Hate, I think. Opponent is kept 6 and bottomed. We really need a land drop here. Think we can just cut the Luris. No Leyline. No Leyline. Damn it. Okay, we need to run around lands for this Kaya's Guile. Okay, that is not what I was asking for. I'm actually going to get Temple Garden here, because we have more black sources than anything else. Oh, please, black source. We just need to run around lands off the top. And hopefully we can hit a black source for this decay. If we can decay their prism here, slow them down. Damn it. Like, this Kaya's could have won this game, but we are just skipping here. Could have played the spell bomb, but like whatever. They probably just win here. Pass the turn. Oh my god, we're not dead. We are not dead. Okay, we have a shot. So, I'm going to play a Spell Bomb here. We just need to whiff on one draw step. And then we can just get Swamp and target ourselves with the Spell Bomb. And then hold up Kaya's God the entire game. No. No. No, 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 no. They top deck that. That's annoying. Kind of want to see what I would draw here. I'm going to target myself here. Damn, if we had that third land. Oh my goodness gracious. I just want to see what our next card would be if it was a land. And I'm going to concede. Okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ah, we would have gotten there. We just had one more draw step. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I feel like that's like the third or fourth time I had Kaya's God in hand. I just didn't have third land. And like our opponent didn't go off on turn 3. And like we would have just won the game if we had just drawn the land. I feel like it was like the third or fourth time. So frustrating. The fact that Kaya's God gets around, it's pretty clutch. Each opponent does not target. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. But 30 viewers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys are going to stay safe for the Super Bowl. I wanted to squeeze in a quick stream before the big game. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys haven't, please hit that follow button. Really appreciate it. On Twitch. If you guys haven't already, you guys can check out my old YouTube with all my old Abzan mid-range streams. YouTube.com/KO Diamonds. And then you guys want to get stream updates, you guys can follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/KO Diamonds22. The Hand Egg Finals. Is that a thing? Oh my god. Of course we play against a Burn or just Prowess. Mono Red Prowess probably. Do we just take the Soulscar Mage here? Or the Light Up the Stage? Probably the Light Up the Stage. So I don't get what the term hand egg comes from. Is that from like a thing? Because I know one of my Canadian friends calls it hand egg. I think we just take the stage. They lead on Soulscar Mage. We decay it. And then they just have a bunch of burn spells. Oh. Why is it called handball then? I still don't understand. Oh. So it's like a dig on the term football too. I get it. That's a good draw because if they have Blood Moon, we can just fetch basic forest and just minimize the amount of damage we're gonna take. I mean, coming from a person who loves football, I don't know why they call it football. I mean, they should just call soccer football and call actual football something else, but that's the topic for another day. So they have Bolt, Gut Shot, Lava Dart, Unknown. Damn. Let's see if they Gut Shot here. So they have the Bolt, Gut Shot, Lava Dart, Luris. It's not bad. So they can grow Swiss Sphere into a 4, 5. We have to block here, unfortunately. But then they're going to spend a lot of removal on it. Like, they can grow this monster Swiss Sphere to be bigger than our Goyf. So our best draw probably is like Fatal Push or something. Okay. Just like a Bolt. Gut Shot or Lava Dart? Oh, another Bolt? Jesus Christ. So they'll probably Gut Shot us now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're probably going to Lava Dart here. So if they have Gut Shot, Lava Dart. Unknown. Lava Dart, yeah. Okay. It's a good play by them. To just Lava out the Tarmogoyf. So they don't trade. I did not. I am Jag. Nothing in the new set is... Oh, goodness. Why can't that be an Inquisition? We go to 7654. Oh, because we want to protect this Lurrus, right? Damn. The worst Thoughtseize on Earth. The flip side is if this Lurrus lives and we can crack back, that would be very gas. So from Kaldheim, I actually tried out that one god that turns into a shield and it like prevents 1 damage, but I don't think it's good enough. God damn it. Manamorphose is a very good draw. Just draw a land. God damn it. So now we have to block. You're not wrong, Control Freak. I can imagine that. They top-bottomed with their sim versions, which is really fucking scary. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good attack. Good attack. If we go to 7... untap land for Batterskull wouldn't be bad. Stoneforge Mystic is... not good. If that was an Inquisition instead of a Thoughtseize, this would be a totally different game. Because we can just take the hit from the Swiss Sphere, and then we can deploy Tarmogoyf plus Lurrus here and attack with the Lurrus back. But that's unfortunately not the case. Oh, they have light up the stage. Okay, so go to 6. Okay. So we have to block. They're just looking for a removal spell. Oh, that's just dead. Oh, we're just dead. We'll make him do it, though. We're so close. We're so close to stabilizing right there. It's just unfortunate. Kaya's Guile. Deafening Silence is interesting because it really slows them down. I really like Eidolon or Rhetoric in this matchup. I've been missing Eidolon or Rhetoric a lot. Maybe I want Eidolon instead of Gaddock Teague here. But Gaddock Teague is just so good, like when you're, because it's 2 mana. Maybe I just want the third Eidolon instead of the third Deafening Silence. Maybe that's just the thing we have to do. I want to try Turgid and a rocker, but the Famous seems to be putting me off. What's that card do? I gotta. Can you do the exclamation card and do it in the chat? I don't know what card you're talking about. I think we cut the Hex Drinkers because Hex Drinkers kind of bad against Lava Dart. Cut the Thought Seizes probably. Maybe we want a pair of Lingering Souls. I can also just look it up. My computer's just so laggy, so I'm like afraid to do anything. Like look at my browser right here. It's just like pure white. I should just close Chrome. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I just need to upgrade my computer. Oh god, yeah. Thanks, Control Freak. As my browser is just really slow. Come on. Come on. I never find sacrifices not going to be true. Oh, yeah. I remember this card being spoiled. It's kind of awkward because by the time you cast this card, your opponent probably doesn't have any cards in hand for the discard spells to take, to make it relevant. And then like maybe you can have Liliana, but it's like it's awkward because it's like backwards of your sequencing of what you want to do. And when you slam Tergrid, it's like, well, hopefully Liliana already answered something, right? So yeah, exactly. Control Freak, exactly. I don't think I want spell bombs here. Ooh, I wanted the Deafening Silences. Forgot. I was distracted. Oh well. I don't think. I mean, I don't know what I'd cut for the Deafening Silence. Maybe like a sort of Feast and Famine. We'll keep this. I don't know what any of those cards do. So we'll bobble ourselves and see if there's like a Fatal Push on top. I want to shuffle that away. So I'm going to get a Triumph here. I don't think they're going to Blood Moon us because it's Izzet. Could be wrong, though. I might just get Plains just to be super safe. Toski. What do we draw here? Another land. Okay. Oh, Toski is like super EDH playable too. I remember that card. Sure. This is so bad. Our hand is just so bad. I was hoping the Bauble Scry would help, but we just drew the worst possible. Hopefully they don't have removal spell for this Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe their hand is just that bad, but I doubt it. I'm not surprised you're building a Squirrel Commanded deck, Apollo. That's just like super on theme with what you're doing. So maybe they don't have a burn spell. Maybe they don't have a burn spell for the Stoneforge Mystic. They do. They do. They have Burst Lightning. That's awful. Hopefully you draw Liliana here. Liliana would be very good. Oh, they're just going all in on this Soul Scar Mage. Wow. Liliana. Liliana the Veil. Liliana the Veil. Ah, man. Their hand literally doesn't do anything. Them casting this Lava Dart aggressively kind of means they have Bedlam Reveler. So they're probably trying to empty their hand out really fast to feel it early. Bedlam Reveler. Which sucks because we don't have our... I didn't burn the spell bombs. They could also just Blood Moon here. The Metamorphose. I don't have Luris as a companion, Flacco. I have Luris in my main deck. I have 3 in the main deck. If I did, I agree. If I had Luris in the as a companion, I would definitely bring it to my hand. But I have equipment and more equipment. Okay. Do you have another bolt? No. I guess I just get Triumph here. Sure, just whatever. I mean, we get Batterskull next turn, so they don't do anything. But they have 3, 6. So if they have, they can't cast Bedlam Reveler this turn unless they have Manamorphose. E for 2 wouldn't be bad here. Okay. So we go to 8. At least. Oh, they have Lava Dart, for the love of God. So do we just play Batterskull out now? I think I do. God. We're just dead, actually. We're probably just dead. So 5, 4, 3, just dead. They could play Lingering Souls to survive 1 turn, but that's not winning the game at all. So if they just dart 1. Man, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, I'm willing that. That was a 6, and I don't think I can go to 5 with Bauble, Stoneforge Mystic, Fetch Land, and we can Scry, essentially. I don't think we can roll in that hand. Oh well. What are you going to do? I think I want to... Sure. I'm gonna get swamped though, so we don't get too much damage. We have a lot of lands in hand, but look how good luck, have fun, abs. I should change my username. I'm gonna go swamp Thoughtseize and say I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're so fucked. Cryptic Command. We just literally need to draw non-lands the rest of the game. But... the thing that sucks is, like, we could... I think we just have to take the path here. It sucks that we're drawing these Thoughtseizes early, because then if we draw these Inquisitions later, we can't take anything. Pardon, it's like I saw my Facebook post, but never felt like playing it. Don't blame them. So I've yet to play a Tibalt deck in 2 leagues. So I kind of want to ease off on the Deafening Silences. Maybe have an Idol on a Rhetoric instead. Diversify his sideboard a little bit for next stream. And our hand is just... like, we're just like... the last 2 games have just been very, very bad in terms of our opening, just like our draw steps. I mean, we kept a 5-lander, but like drawing Batterskull into another land is just like punishes me even more. As you can see, like this game is essentially just over. Like unless they literally draw nothing for the rest of the game, which is just borderline impossible. Yeah, they played the land that we did not know about, which is interesting because we knew about the Flooded Strand. So they had 2 Flooded Strands, if I remember correctly. But this game is literally over. So they just have Cryptic Command up the whole game. Our draw steps this game was 4 lands and a Batterskull, or 3 lands and a Batterskull, I think. The deck is just not cooperating. I think I might just borderline concede here. They don't even want to Mystic Sanctuary the Path Exile, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I'm done. They're gonna resolve it to Fairy. We can't win. So like Chokes, Lingering Souls, and Ash Sharks are slam dunk here. Gaddock Tea to stop Cryptic, and the Planeswalker seems pretty good, and the 2 Spellbomb seems pretty decent here. Just cut all the removal. All the removal, get out of here. Might trim a Decay. I actually don't like Liliana in this matchup because like every card literally replaces itself. So I think I just like we get into a holding pattern where we draw Liliana and then like we plus and then we both discard something, but then they just recoup that card advantage back. And I feel like this like age old like strategy of like Liliana is really good against control, and it's good against like traditional control. It's not good against anything with Uro in it. And I'd argue that ever since Jace got unbanned, having Liliana against blue art control decks even are just not good anymore. We need one more cut. Maybe we just take out the Hexdrinkers because it's just awkward against the Fairy. But then it just wins against the zombies. Do we just trim a Decay? Just go down to 1 Decay for like run in 6 and stuff. No, like maybe we want Hexdrinker out because they have win in 6. Especially on the play. Or in the draw, it's even worse. So just do this. Keep 2 Decay for like run in 6 to Fairy. This hand doesn't do anything. I have 7 discard spells, and I've just been rarely having it in my opener, which is really funny. Bottom of Decay. Hopefully we Draw a third land for this choke. Red and 6. Uro lands. Take the red and 6. Hopefully they tap out for Uro and then we can choke him. We just need a third land here. Third land in the top 2 draws. Awesome. Thank you, deck. Thank you for cooperating. Misty Rainforest. I actually think I just play out this Lurrus here. Abrupt Decay. Kind of just want to... I don't want to overextend here. So let's just attack him with this Tumbleweave. And hopefully just cast Uro. Is it a fairy? That's fine. Yes, just get all the triumphs. Just tap out for Uro, please. Island. Okay. Okay. So they have 4. Technically going to be 3 unknown. Reading pool. So hopefully they don't have force plus blue card here. This choker is going to be very good if it resolves. If they don't have force of negation. Double choke. Oh, fuck, they had it. So they have no known plays. So we can resolve the second choke. Oh, fuck, they have UrOmnath? Fuck me. Why does this gain 4 life? Don't understand. Well, we're gonna choke. Okay, so we have no outs to UrOmnath. I took up Milianis. That was probably a mistake. So they could... They're just going to gain 4 life every turn. They have Veil of Summer, that sucks here. Force, Growth Spiral, Uro. I guess we just take the Force here. Do we take the Force? What the hell's in our deck now? That's, I guess, Ashiok. Yeah, I think I just take the Force here. And if they Uro, then it's like whatever. We really need to draw like a bauble or just something to get our engine going. Because now they can just keep gaining life here if they draw a land. Why does this gain 4 life every time a land comes into play? That's just absolutely bonkers. Okay. So that they add blue mana. Oh, now they can just escape Uro now. Which is fine. We have the decay for the Uro. Yeah, I think my cyber plan was definitely incorrect this game. I should keep in at least like 2 Liliana. So they have Gross Bow, UrO, Unknown. Okay. Well, we're kind of in this game now. To Fairy. Okay, so we're actually doing okay. What we need is like a... So let's see what they're going to draw here. Another Omnath, sure. Okay. Save. We'll attack with this Tarmogoyf. Let's actually resolve this. See if this Barrasco resolves. If they have a force. They do. Exile UrO. That's unfortunate. So we know Gross Spot to Fairy, and they're gonna draw the Omnath. We can just draw another sword, essentially. Another UrO. Seems good to me. Land. I think it's going to be worth Bauble tricking ourselves. Mishra's Bauble I kind of don't want. I shuffled the Bauble away. Why? Man. We know all the cards in their hand. We can't attack through this this Omnath. Okay, Veil of Summer is gonna be kind of gross. God. I think we just bobble ourselves at this point. Lingering Souls. You know, I will take that. I'm gonna beat down with a pair of 1/1s. Let's attack, actually. So they have Veil. This Thoughtseize is so bad. Why? This game is so stupid. Okay, what are they gonna draw? Path. Okay, that's not bad. Because they can just path a Lurse, but then we just have a backup Lurse. It's actually fine. Flash this back. What are we going to draw? Plains. Shuffle that away. Be gone. Be gone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. If they attack with this Omnath, I'm totally double blocking here. I know they have the other UrOmnath in hand, but they can't cast it. Stoneforge Mystics, good draw. Wow, this game is insane. This choke is doing so much work for us. We know that all the contents of their hand. Get the Solaris down. Recycling. Okay. It's actually fine. Wow, they're forcing here. Exiling to Fair. So the Gristbile, UrOmnath, unknown. I don't know either. Cool. Oh my god, what a fucking game. this choke just did so much work. Holy shit. Yeah, I agree, Control Freak. I agree. I think we learned a lesson, and I think do we need maybe 2 Liliana's post board. But it's like, what do we cut here? It's like, do we just cut the decays? Just hopefully they just don't have Ren and 6. Because like decays were really dead outside like Uro, and if they do have Uro, we could just live on it, and hopefully we just have Yard Hate for everything else. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Fuck Blue Ducks. I gotta choke him out. Turns out discard Tarmogoyf choke is a winning formula. Yeah, I think we just go like this. I do get punished for not having Assassin's Trophy in my list. Like, you remember I said Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf choke is a winning formula here? Our opponent rolled into 5 as well. Don't hold up Veil of Summer. This is totally Veil of Summer, right? Even if it's the case, I think we just do it. They don't have it. Let's go. Red and 6, be gone. Get a blue land here. We're going to play Tarmogoyf. And then go choke. Temple Garden tapped. Okay. Trying to figure out if I want to fetch. I mean, they run paths, right? I think I just conserve damage here and just get a basic swamp. Sometimes I like overthink what land to get here, but it's good to really elaborate and see what you want to do. EE. So they have EE, Forest, Unknown. Okay. Okay. EE, Forest, Unknown. What do we want here? Tarmogoyf. I think we have to choke now. Because if we play any of these 2 drops, they go land EE for 2 and blow up a roll, and then they're... Oh, I guess they can't EE for 2 because they have Ren. Yeah, if they really want to blow up the world, it kind of sucks for them. And we have a backup Tarmogoyf here. Yeah, I think I like just attacking Ren 6 here. God, I wish I had a bauble off the top or something that would just destroy the Ren 6, but it's not the case. I think I get Sword and Fire and Ice here. Oh, fuck. I always said I wanted to choke. What am I doing? Actually, that's fine, because if they want to eat it for 2, that's fine, too. But we're going to get Sword of Fire and Ice here, because I can always equip the sword to the Tarmogoyf attack and shoot the Ren 6 down. Okay. Just get more islands. I can see them, like, cashing this Ren in, though. Forest. E for 2. Okay. It kind of worked out because now we can choke and they don't have a removal spell for it, ideally. Do I want to attack Ren? The answer is yes. Force the action. God, they have choke. I just know it. I mean, they have force of negation, which actually is fine, because that means they just have nothing in hand. Cool. I mean, they are a blue spell, a blue land away plus Teferi from just getting underneath this choke, because they do have the Misty. Nurturing Peatland. Just in case they have mana leak, I'm gonna play the land out. Okay. Just play the sword out. Ooh. Do they have Omnath? Because that would be really bad. Yeah. Spell Bomb. Maybe I draw Liliana off this Tarmogoyf. Double choke. I guess that seems fine to double choke. Why does this gain 4 life? I don't understand. No path, no path, no path. Lingering Souls. Flash this. Should I flash this back? I guess I want to play around Wrath, right? Now there's Shocklands coming to play untapped. choke, 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 choke. Okay. Okay, that doesn't get anything, but they can add a bunch of mana. Sure. They put in the brain pool tapped. Because that means now they can't escape Uro. Interesting. Sure. Just gain 10, I guess. Man, they were at 1 life at the start of this turn. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god, I'm dead to the Omnath trigger. Oh my god. If they have another land. Oh, you didn't have another land. Oh my god. I totally forgot this deals damage. That's so crazy. Oh my god. That. Oh my god. Oh my god. They didn't have the third land after 2 Uro triggers to kill me. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't realize how low life total I was at. Oh my god. Oh, that was the most gruesome 3-2 ever had. Oh my god. I can't. I just can't. But I think that'll do it for me. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna go grab some lunch with the good old boss girlfriend. But yeah, again, I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you guys haven't, please support the channel by hitting that follow button on Twitch. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to check out my old Abzan content, you guys can go to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/KODiamonds. And if you guys want to get stream updates, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/KODiamonds22. For my next stream, I might just cut a deafening silence for a Idol Rhetoric, and that might just be the only change. Oh, Rogalis, spam that emote, baby. Let's go. But yeah, for those who are still hanging out, just if you guys just want to check out, just hang out for just 2 seconds as we just raid someone, just so we can send the love forward. It's always fun having the numbers, right? I'm gonna raid my good old buddy Stickball Russ. He's a prison player. He's a good father. If this ad stops going. But yeah, again, really appreciate everyone tuning in. It was a fun stream. No, Regalis, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's always fun having people hang out, watch the stream as I play, and enjoy watching my tier 4 deck take down the best deck in the format in UrOmnath, right? God, Choke is just so good. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, hit that follow button on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Other than that, appreciate everyone tuning in. Enjoy Stickball Russ's content. Looks like he's playing some sort of Burning Inquiry Spice. Other than that, take it easy, guys. My next stream will be Tuesday. My usual Tuesday stream. So hope to see you guys then. Take it easy. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have fun with the Super Bowl today. And catch you guys next time. Bye.